So I have a fucking sweater. Also, ignore the sound. The TV's on in the background. It's Cartoon Network. I got shit to do, and I need the background noise. I don't want to watch YouTube. YouTube makes me sad. Okay, so it's Cartoon Network. It's fucking Craig of the Creek and Apple and Onion. Teen Titans Go and fucking Gumball. Okay, leave me alone. Since it's like spring and everything, I was like sorting out my clothes. Cause remember the cardigan that I did yesterday? The cardigan, whatever. Well, I have this sweater, and I kind of like the sweater, but I also kind of hate the sweater. Like, it comes in at the waist in a weird way, and I feel like the neck is too heavy, and it also comes in at the things in a weird way. That's my beautiful little girl over there. And I'm just going to straight up cut off the neck. I'm just going to straight up cut off the rib knit stitching on the neck. It's just straight up unflattering. It makes my neck look thick. But without a rib knit neck, the sweater will look weird, I think. I could alter it, but it's knitted. It's a knitted, stretchy, elastic fucking sweater. Maybe the mistake was buying it in the first place, but I like the color. I like that it was kind of oversized. But the neck, I think the neck is like the worst part of it. It has like an unflattering shape, sure, but it's an oversized sweater. It's going to be unflattering. It comes out at the weirdest places. What's going on? And then the fucking arm, make my fucking arm look fat, like. But this will look weird. It will look weird. I'm gonna cut it off. I don't care. This like shiny acrylic fabric. It has a difficult seam to find. What the hell's that green thing? It's like woven into it. There's no thread involved that I can find, so there's no thread that I can cut. So I'm gonna I don't know, I'm gonna have to find a way to do it without ruining this neckline. So I cut like one thread here, and I created this hole where you can see the knitting is. God, my camera won't focus. The knitting is falling. Can I record in macro? Cut one thing and the knitting is coming apart. I'm gonna have to go through this and see what I can do to fix it. So I realized I have to just cut off the bottom of the ribbed neckline. Maybe I'll just put this somewhere. I don't know if I'll reuse it. Probably won't reuse it. But if I wanted to save it, I'd probably just run a single piece of wool underneath all the loose stitches. That takes a lot of time, and I don't know if this is even something I want to save. But it feels wasteful. Maybe I could let it unravel and use it to knit a better neckline. So I'm just going to cut from the bottom all the way across of this part and try to, because like what's even going on over here? I think acrylic fabric can look nice, and this is an example of it looking weird. I have a cheaper piece of clothing that's made out of white acrylic fabric. It's like a sweater vest thing, but it's white acrylic, and it's like knitted together in this it's like a loose knit kind of sweater vest. And despite being 100% acrylic, it looks better. It looks more expensive than this, which was more expensive and was bought in a clothes store. The other thing was bought in like the children's aisle of a grocery store. I just saw a Steven Universe bumper, and also Adventure Time's coming on next. So I take back everything I said. They play Adventure Time sometimes. Teen Titans Go is on right now. I actually like Teen Titans Go. I think it's really funny. I didn't understand the hate. Like 5 years ago, it got so much hate on the internet for being cringe or something. So I took some thread from the neck, and I'm just running it through the loose loops to the bit that I cut. You know, whenever I first made a cut and I realized it was wrong. So, still unflattering. I feel like it looks better around the face. It definitely looks better around the face. But the problem still stands with the rest of it, and I think a big part is because it's slouchy. It has this like slouchy bat wing going on that I don't think works for me. But see, if I move the sleeve up to where it's meant to be tailored, Then this sleeve becomes too small. And I bought it because it was oversized. Well, not too small, I guess it would fit, but I bought this because it was oversized. I guess I just didn't really, like, it's oversized in the wrong way. Like, if the arms fit, the sleeves come to about here. And I could sew inside, like a layered thing, like what do you call it? Like a sleeve under a sleeve. I could sew a sleeve inside of the sleeve so it looks like I'm wearing layers. Is that weird? Is that going too far? Also, if I take this in, it's knitted. It's knitted acrylic and elastane. It's stretchy as hell and knitted, so I'm gonna have to be very careful not to drop any of the fucking stitches, which is too much goddamn work. I guess it's better. I don't know. Like, should I... I have so many goddamn clothes. And I hate them all. I hate them all. It's like every single piece of clothing almost works. Everything I own, it almost works. And all the bottoms I own that work are like cheap, thin polyester, like Shein, Temu level quality fabric. But they look really good on my waist, on my torso. But then the fabric and the rest of the pant looks terrible, and I don't want to go outside looking like I shop on fucking Temu for my clothes. It's like shiny and nasty. Like these, literally Shein, look at the logo. Small. They fit me perfectly. They make me look so fucking good. They make my waist look cinched because I have a small waist and I have to wear clothes that like accommodate that and like show it off, like show off your good features. And most clothes don't. Like I wear high-waisted jeans and high-waisted jeans just look bulky and weird on. They look too heavy. Lighter fabrics look better, but bro, it's the fucking dead of winter and I'm cold. And also this pattern is too big. And I have a pair that's similar that have a smaller pattern that's like a ditzy floral pattern, I guess you'd call it. But it fits weird in the crotch. It's like every single thing. It's almost, but not. I have these also, which also make my waist look really good with a little like button detail, but look at the fabric, okay? This shit, it's too shiny. It's too, I don't know what you would call this. Hang on, I have a comparison. Look at these in comparison, and I would wear these every day if they weren't short. They like come up to my mid-calf, and for most outfits that's too short. Hi, sweetie. Dog break. Go back to sleep. Big stinky yawn. So look at this. Okay, it's more muted. I wonder what, it's smaller. You can't be over here. I'm recording. Yeah. I could tell that these ones, the better ones, are were polyester as well. I don't know if it's 100% polyester. They sewn through the label. These are from Missguided. Just found out Missguided. So if these were as muted as these, I would wear these like every day, I think. Well, also it's fucking cold, you know, so I actually can't wear these every day, but I'm looking into skirts that work for me so I can wear like thermal tights because they would work a lot better than these but still look good. I'm figuring stuff out right now because every pair of shorts I have right now, they don't work. And I actually have cheap ass Shein skirts under my bed right now. And they have an elastic waist. And I just want to rip them to the fabric. I was thinking about these for a long time last night. What can I do to make them wearable? And I don't think there's anything I can do. I just think it comes down to the fact that the fabric they use fucking sucks. And when the fabric is bad, you can't do anything with it. And then also there's the comparison of these two, and there's this shiny fabric, which it can work sometimes, but oh my god, you have to balance it out with something that looks really, really good. You need to have that balance. You got these lazy ass loose darts sewn in here, and whenever I got these I was like, I have to sew these darts in more, but then I didn't because I'd have to like remove the waistband. It's the whole thing. I'm not doing it. And these are elastic waistband, which don't look good on me. Do they have dart? No, it's elastic. Because you get like ruffles and you get bumps, so it looks like you're wearing a diaper. But the fabric is so much better, and I'm pretty sure these were like the same price I bought this at fucking Pep & Co. Look. Oh, no, it's Beloved Woman sold at Pep & Co. Or Pepco, I don't remember. The fucking Poundland, UK Poundland stores clothing brand. So this was like They were both like £4 probably. These are way too long. I bought them with the intention of fucking fixing the guys. The TV is on. But also, this one has a cute ass fucking button. You know, and if I wanted to, I could remove this elastic. Tighten the fucking waistband. Could I put a zip in it? Maybe a button like this one, but it's got a banana zip, see? Which I don't like this in the front. I like a side zip. Side zips look way better. I could add a fucking side zip to this. This one also has pockets. This one does not have pockets. Also, look at the fucking difference. This is like linen. Actually, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna go check. It's actually just polyester, viscose, and elastane, but I don't know what they did to it. It's like soft. It looks like linen to me. Feels like linen also. And then this stuff is shiny, which I know this is also polyester. Do you think I could remove this elastic? But if I make the butts too loose, whereas this one fits the torso, which I in my head, like the butt and the crotch is included in the torso. It's like this would be the leg, and then like the butt and then up to the waist is the torso fit for pants. I don't know if that's actually how they measure it, but that's how I think of it in my head. It's like the like butt and the stomach. That's this shape. Point is, all of my clothes almost work, and it's pissing me off. I may as well just fucking get rid of everything and start over. This is a cardigan I made from a sweater yesterday, remember? Oh, my dogs are barking. I hemmed this side, I added a bottom hem to the side. This side doesn't have it yet. You can see the needles. I was making my way over there last night and then I got tired. I was thinking my inner lining, but then I was like, no, it's too much work. By hand? Like, come on. I was researching widths because I really like a crisp silhouette. And cardigans don't have a crisp silhouette, they have a rounded silhouette that's kind of like, it drapes over the body. It's bulky, it creates like folds in the fabric. And so I was like, well, some jackets kind of like don't have that. And I know they're made out of like a heavier fabric that holds its place and stuff. Anyway, I found out people can sew, well, I knew this was a thing. I didn't know people like still did it. I thought there was like alternatives, and there's alternatives, but apparently it's still valid. You can sew like pennies into the lining to keep so that the thing keeps its shape. I'd say it works more in skirts because if you do it in pants or trousers, the fucking pennies be hitting against your ankles all day. And if you do it to a cardigan like this, I think it would pull too much. And even though I have hemmed this, I could fucking wait. Is it loose over here? Do I have an opening? I was thinking about getting some kind of heavy material, like denim. I might have some denim scrap somewhere. Denim's kind of heavy, right? Getting some denim and just kind of putting it inside the bottom hem. Maybe it would be heavier and keep it shape. Also, I think I have to take the sides in. I'm worried I might have to take the sides in, and every time I've done that in the past, it hasn't been. Did you just grumble at me? And every time I've taken sides in the past, it ends up kind of lumpy in the armpit, so I'm worried. Because that's more of like a sewing machine thing, and you can do it by hand, but doing it by hand, I get little lumps in the armpit. Okay, I'm sorry. And what else I was thinking about was like the Chanel contrast hemming, the fucking Chanel contrasting finish. What's it called? The edges. The like black or white edges. I think it's mostly darker edges, right? And I was thinking about getting some wool, which isn't really wool, getting yarn, synthetic yarn, because that's what I have, and creating like a needle lacing technique around the edges of this, but that might be too much because this fabric, it's like light, it's not busy, like it's really simple. I'm worried about doing too much. The contrast wouldn't be here because this is already finished, the button's already on. I guess I could do it around the buttons. But like the sleeves, or I could even just do a simple back stitch. Like you see here where this line is of stitching. I could get wool, like thicker fabric than this, and stitch them around there like white. So there's kind of like a white line across the cuff, but not up close to the edge. Or is that weird? I feel like that would be too much, and if I removed it, there would be little holes in the fabric, even though it's a very stretchy fabric. doing that much would cause some kind of effect to the appearance. The Minecraft ad is on TV right now. I can't wait for my mother to watch it and then tell me it's the best movie she ever saw. Oh, it was so funny. So I didn't actually film an end to this video. I got distracted with the TV and I started talking about advertising to children and how weird it is, and how even weirder it is that the parents kind of encourage it by buying their children these like little pieces of plastic. And I have to go clean my room. There's clothes everywhere, making me feel all frazzled because it's a fucking mess. It's such a fucking mess. It's like the clothes that get another 2 years of consideration before I donate them go in the wall closet that I don't have access to. That one, because it's behind a bed. And then the clothes I do wear, they go in my closet, which is beside me. And then the clothes that are like unseasonable, they go in a box underneath the hangers in the wardrobe. And then the clothes I use as sewing projects go under my bed. And then there's the laundry to consider. Oh my goodness. I'm so cold. Being cold makes it so hard to do anything. It's like I just want to lay underneath my duvet and just think about stuff rather than actually move. I'm so pretty. I haven't showered in like a while. This sweater is a flattering color, I think. Also, I find this on the floor. I think it's my niece's. It's pearls.